Steve Cohn said he would love another crack at them. He feels they'll make it to the finals, and I'm sure they will be prepared. As to take a look at the bracket or the road to the semifinals, we play Iran, China will play Korea, and it's going to be a big game. But we can't look past that yet.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on the game today.
Well, it's nice to know that there's a shot to the finals, a shot for a gold medal. So far, here in the 19th Asian Games, our lone gold, courtesy of EJ Obiena. Maraming salamat, kapatid na EJ, for delivering our gold medal. But we know our Filipino athletes, including GILAS Pilipinas, they will work as hard as they need to try and add to the gold medal tally of the Philippines. Right now, the challenge at hand, the team of Iran, who has been a powerhouse in Asia. Junmar Fajardo, our 6-time MVP, will jump it up against Mirzaei. Ball is up, game is on.
Junmar trying to say, inagaw yung tip eh. But referee's not buying that.
Ito si Mirzaei, he's no stranger to Philippines
For sure.
basketball. I mean, ang dami ng bigs. Of course, there's Haddadi, there's Hazanzadeh, and then there was this guy who back then was still a project.
Yes.
Now siya na yung starter.
Siya yung main guy. Tough shot. That was good defense for us in the first possession. Of kind of challenged that well. Pero Iran able to score.
That's the main guy na sinabi mo nga, Rezai Far. Unang nakascore para sa Iran. Here's Brownlee. JB guarded well by Rezai Far. So looks like that guy will be busy on both ends of the floor. Here's Iran. Kazemi sending it over. Rezai Far to Mirzaei. Try to go inside. Kazemi falls to the ground. Pine-pressure ng dalawang defenders. And that's gonna go to GILAS Pilipinas.
Good job by Chris Newsom on that switch, fighting for position on the post, deflecting that pass, and forces a turnover. So yung earlier, that's number 17. Agha Janpur actually with a tough shot.
That's right. So it was Agha Janpur who was able to score that first bucket.
Most triangle alignment here of GILAS Pilipinas.
Bardo out to Brownlee. Will take an early three, and that's a great sign para sa Pilipinas.
Absolutely, because he's only been shooting around 25-26% from three in this tournament so far. You could say medyo struggling si Brownlee dyan. But that's a good look.
He is one of the best scorers in the tournament so far, though. Justin Brownlee averaging 18.8. Curious again. Binangga ni Mirzaei. There's a mismatch. Brownlee has speed advantage.
Look at them send him left to where the help is. Brownlee still able to go to his right and finds Junmar. Yun lang, turnover. Sayang.
Nag-hesitate siya, no? Now this one is Rezai Far, and he scores his first 2 points of the game.
That's where we have to be careful. Iran also very good at that transition attack. When you commit turnovers, they make you pay. Look at the hard show on Newsom. Very aggressive, and Brownlee will make you pay for that, I hope.
And he does. Second three-pointer para kay Justin Noipi. He has all 6 points of GILAS Pilipinas.
I'm not so sure if Iran wants to continue to do that hard show, especially when you're guarding Brownlee in our guards. And obviously Newsom, he's a great player here, pero sa international sa FIBA, medyo mas role player siya, hindi siya kasing scorer. Brownlee should be the priority of Iran, but we'll take it.
This is actually the first time, no, an official game that Justin Brownlee is facing Iran. And kung tinignan ng Iran as Junmar gets away from the defense, parang na-foul pa si Abay doon, pero hindi natawagan. And he's hurt. He's slow to get back down on defense.
Poke sa mata siguro. Oh, Mirza, he's just barreling through everybody. Nice pass.
Well, he gets that pass from the guard. Nice two-man.
Slow-mo. Look at him. Look at him. And that's, I love what Junmar's doing. Run the floor and now you'll pay.
Here's Brownlee. Great sign. Kanina good lang. Ngayon, great sign na.
3 in a row. Hey, this guy always comes up big when it matters, right? It's a big moment. So you can count on Justin Brownlee. And what I like what GILAS is doing, Junmar's running the floor hard, forcing the other big of Iran to come out. And now, nakaka-switch siya. You can't put Mirzaei on Brownlee. He'll eat him alive every time. They'll use that speed advantage.
Mirzaei.
Dun sa magaling. sa poste.
Kaya-kaya niya yung katawan niya. No? He's on the heavier side, but he knows how to use it.
That's why we gotta attack him defensively.
Coach Charles, Justin Brownlee before this game, 24% lang siya shooting from downtown, but he starts off this game with 3 straight three-pointers. Ardo again, tried to fish for a foul, no whistle. Kuha ni Kazemi. Mashayeki has it. Now, this guy is young, but you can also say na veterano na rin to with all the experience he has under his belt.
Since Kamrani retired, he's been the main point guard for Iran. Ooh, that was ball pero may body contact.
Parang bola tsaka kung sakaling walang foul, that was off of Mashayeki.
For sure. He just got the step on Scotty though. The Iranian coach is actually a Turkish coach, si Demir Hakan.
He was also the leader of this Iran squad back in the FIBA World Cup. Mashayeki missing that first free throw. In this tournament, he averages 6.3 points, 4 rebounds a game, and 2 assists. 11-9, lamang na dalawa ang Gilas. Here's Brownlee again. He has 9 points already. Hindi pa nagmimintis mula sa 3. Scotty against the smaller Mashayeki.
Nice.
And you know Scotty plays bigger than his body.
Very patient again, not forcing anything. Running their triangle alignment, getting into the post. Good move by Scotty.
Rizai-Far, Newsome, ang isa sa mga nagiging role niya rin talaga dito, designated stopper. And perhaps why he was inserted into the starting unit.
No, he can defend. He can shoot, he can create, facilitate. I mean, he's been playing about 13 minutes per game, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. But this game, you don't need to dominate that much. I mean, you have a lot of weapons, a lot of guys who can help contribute.
Ball will stay with Iran. Mashayeki has it.
There's a switch again, but Iran not able to get the ball to Kazemi. Now they do. Let's see how Philippines will help.
Ang ganda ng tulong, but Kazemi was just creative in finishing that.
That's a tough. Pa-reverse ka, tapos binalik mo kung saan ka galing, kaliwa pa. Nice.
Here's Thompson.
Now Iran's the one switching the pick and roll. There's a mismatch, and that's an easy call.
Yung ganun ba, Charles? Hindi ba nagiging unsportsmanlike yun? Walang grounds for that?
There could be. I mean, that you could make a case. He didn't make a play the ball. He just shoved Brownlee.
Yung blatant push kasi, di ba?
Yeah.
I know if you were on the sidelines coaching that team, you would have been
try
in
to
a
ask for one.
conversation already.
Try to ask for one. No harm doing that. I love what Newsome did there. He was the one who made the pass to recognize that switch. It seems like they might not even give him the free throw.
That's very interesting.
And that's what Coach Tim is asking or trying to discuss with the referees. He's saying one ref said 2 shots, the other is saying he didn't. Well,
Ano pa kasi yung ibang gagawin ni Brownlee, di ba? As soon as he got that basketball doon, eh, hindi niya natira dahil talagang tinulak siya eh. But mukhang hindi nga bibigyan.
yeah, you're not gonna win too much against these referees.
Staggered screens to try and free up of Tana. There's Brownlee. Nice decoy play pero andun din yung depensa ng Iran.
That's even the Ginebra inbound still.
Brownlee. 4th three-pointer. Not that time. Pero Fajardo towering over everyone.
Scotty Thompson.
How about that? The Scotty special in the Asian Games. The other game, there was Scotty had a double-double of 10 points, 11 rebounds.
Great coverage on the Spain pick and roll. Good closeout pero ganda ng pasahan ng Iran.
Agad Janpur. Second basket of the game for him.
Great ball movement from Iran.
Isa na lang ang laman ng Gilas, Pilipinas. But Junior has the basketball to the cutting Scotty. Thompson flips it up.
Now they'll give him 2 free throws.
no argument na dyan. Kailangan na talaga bigyan ng free throws.
That's what they're so good at now. They're good at moving. I mean, Scotty in particular is great at cutting. That's really one of his strengths. Heads up play, nabangan yung defender, and then throwing the ball up to get to the free throw line.
And you really see a lot of the sense that Coach Tim runs with Ginebra na naa-apply din dito sa Gilas.
For sure.
That post entry and then the backdoor cut that we always see Coach Tim run with Christian Stan Hardinger. Ngayon si Junmar Fajardo yung gumagawa.
That helps to have his players like Scotty, I mean Japet's there, Brownlee, not to mention Arvin Tolentino used to play for it.
That's true.
Medyo sanay pa rin. And then you have smart guys like Chris Newsom. They can adjust easily.
You know what interests me then dito, Charles? These two teams, the reason why they're in the quarterfinals is they have dominated rebounding in their previous games. Pero dahil nga pareho silang double-digit yung average na lamang sa rebounding in their previous games, who will lead the rebounding front right now? So far, it's Gilas, who has 2 more boards compared to Iran.
With the repost, trying to get it. They finally get it. Nice pass by Junmar.
Nice patience for Gilas, resulting to our 4th three-pointer.
That's a great sign because Scotty Thompson has not shot the ball well either from 3, only at 20+% in this tournament.
Pero yung corner 3, paborito ni Scotty.
For sure.
He has it a number of game winners from the corner.
It's a foul on Mirzai.
I think that play shows you how strong Mirzai is.
Lipat si Oftana. A great time for the Philippines. 4 out of 5 from 3 to start the game. Good lead by Newsom, not quitting on that play.
Tinamaan pa sa labi yata ito si Oftana as he was walking towards the bench. Looked like he had a busted lip.
And here's our spark plug, CJ Perez. When he comes in, brings a totally different dimension. He's also played very well, as I mentioned earlier.
A lot of people have been waiting to see more of CJ, no? And he has certainly made the most of every second that he has been sent to the court by Coach Tim. Ito na naman, CJ. Could not provide instant offense, pero ando na naman si Abay. Talk about rebounding, Coach Charles.
Yep, that's another offensive rebound and put back for the Philippines. That's our 4th offensive rebound, if I'm not mistaken, to the 1 of Iran. So it's looking good for us.
So far, Gilas Pilipinas ahead as we head into the first time out of this ballgame. Back inside the ZJU Gymnasium in Hangzhou, China. Sa nagaganap itong quarterfinals natin, Gilas Pilipinas against Iran. The winner of this will face the winner of the game between China and Korea. That's also happening right now, actually. So that will be in the semifinals. And of course, we are chasing a gold medal for the Philippines dito sa 19th Asian Games.
Both teams not playing much defense. Both teams shooting above 60% from the field. The Philippines were, you mentioned one of the keys, rebounding. 8 rebounds for the Philippines, only 3 for Iran thus far.
Good defense for Perez, forcing that miss. And tingnan mo yung score natin, Coach Charles. 21 points in with still 2.5 minutes remaining. That's high for 10-minute quarters, di ba?
Travel. Oh, got away with it.
Here's Brownlee working with Perez. JB clobbered upstairs. You will take 2 free throws.
That's a 2nd foul already on Gurgurian. Good drive by JB.
I love the aggressiveness na nakikita natin kay Justin Brownlee to start this game off. From a coaching standpoint, Coach, how much do you think this is a product of getting that rest yesterday na 8 minutes nga lang siya naglaro against Qatar?
Absolutely huge. I mean, and then he starts out the game. He misses his first shot and then hits 3 in a row, so his confidence is going high. Now the defense has to play his outside shot a bit more, and then it opens up the driving lane for him. And I think he's a mismatch for any Iranian player. It will be tough, maybe safe for Kazemi to try and guard him.
And if I can say this, you know, I know we want to take it step by step, one game at a time, pero yung pahinga kasi ni JB kahapon, ang laking bagay niya kasi moving forward, everyday ka na maglalaro eh. You know, you win or lose today, tomorrow you're gonna step on the court again for the semifinals.
Ooh, that's a foul.
And they get a 3-point play opportunity. Nakalusot doon ang Iran. And Bahedi looking to spark a comeback for his team.
Yeah, they needed that. They'd been settling for some tough tested shots lately. Here, the blow by on the closeout. Brownie knew it. Bad foul for him.
One of the youngest players on this Iranian squad. Only 22 years old. He has also been a good boost for scoring para sa team nila, but he misses on the free throw.
Good box out, yeah, by Junmar.
And this is Scotty. Coach Tim sticking to a lot of his players, no, for over 8 minutes already here in the first quarter. Talk about Junmar, Calvin Oftana. Si Newsam pa lang yung napapalitan sa starting unit niya. Oftana with the three, no good. Oh, look at that rebound for Scotty, and he got fouled there too.
Ooh.
Eye in the sky play, hindi lang na-control ni JB.
Actually, alley-oop. Great look though. Uh-oh, watch out for the shooters. Good deflection by Scotty Thomas. Like, that's underrated. That won't appear on your stat sheet, but he saved you from possibly 3 points.
That's true. It's not exactly a highlight, but it prevented what would have been a highlight.
An open three for their best shooter, yeah, that was huge. And you got an offensive rebound too. I like the way Scotty's been playing in this game today.
Pumasok na si Ange Kwame, who also had a solid game yesterday. Si Ange yung pinakagamit in that game yesterday against Qatar. Looks like Coach Tim wants him to gain his confidence. You love to see that, Coach. Basta makuha nyo, okay na mag-agawan yung magkakampi sa rebound. Basta wag ma-outside or mag-yung turnover. As you see another bucket for GILAS. We are now up by 9 points. A three for Iran. That's a miss.
Good rebound by Iran there.
Gergorian.
They're unable to hit their outside shots so far, so that's what's working for us. But we already have 4 3-pointers.
Out of 6 attempts too. Gergorian will try again this time. This time he hits. Pangalawang tres pa lang yan ng Iran. They've only taken 4 attempts.
They needed that. They needed that though, because all the momentum going to the Philippine side, but they need to find ways to stop us. Well, we need to continue playing.
Perez back out to Brownlee. Justin Brownlee. 4th 3-pointer for him in the first quarter.
Pick and roll defense of Iran has been, I guess, subpar. And that's working for us. Also, pick and roll actions, pick and pop in that case.
Tumira naman, Gergorian. But that's Zaifar, I believe, though.
So, yeah, I think we had fouls to give there. We didn't really use it. And they make us pay.
Second 3-pointer in the last 2 minutes para sa Iran. But hey, GILAS still doing enough to take a 6-point lead out of the first quarter. We'll be back with more of the 19th Asian Games. Coach Tim Cohn animated on the sidelines as he watches GILAS Pilipinas get a good start here in the quarterfinals against Iran. And yung biggest thing, Coach Charles, is our 3-point shots fell in the first quarter.
This guy basically responsible for all save for one of Scotty Thompson, but 16 first quarter points for Justin Brownie. Hey, ride your superstar.
Eh kasi nga daw kahapon, 8 minutes lang siya, hindi siya masyado nakascore. Bumabawi ngayon.
Brownie's Brownie, man. I mean, he'll always rise to the occasion.
I mean, he had 9 points in 8 minutes yesterday, so that's Justin Brownlee for you. Kaya rin naman, he's a naturalized Filipino. Thanks for joining us dito sa One Sports as we bring you the comprehensive coverage of the 19th Asian Games. John Sulit po together with Coach Charles Chu as Iran bringing out some more players. Bazirote has checked in, but Zaifar over Kwame. Wow.
Tough shot. I thought Kwame was all over him. Good challenge. But a talented player as he is their leading scorer in the tournament, rather.
17 per game heading into this tournament, or heading into this game. Already has a few points here as well. CJ Perez finishing through the foul.
The third foul. They've been attacking this guy, Gurian. Definitely a foul. Lots of contact. Great quick attack. Again, getting it from your triangle. Passing.
And the thing is, Girgorian is not a small guy.
Yeah, he's big. He's pretty big.
He's 6'5". Nasermo na tuloy ni Coach
Oo.
Demir. Calvin of Tana. Yeah. May not have any points yet, but he did contribute in a lot of ways in that first quarter. Kwame complaining na kinapitan daw siya doon.
Smart tap by Iran to save them that point.
6-point lead para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Our lead reached a high of 9 points earlier in the first quarter. Bahedi sends it out. Oh, that's gonna be a foul on Arvin. That's surprising though.
Si Arvin held him first. The ref didn't call it. Nung medyo tinulak siya, nag-try mag-flub si Arvin. I guess the refs didn't buy it, but Arvin was
There
definitely
you go.
pushed.
Yun na nga eh, kasi yung pito nangyari dun sa tulak na kay
Oh.
Arvin. But yeah, nagigit-kita na sila before that.
Sending him baseline. Where's the baseline help? Oh, good job by CJ though.
Good pressure.
Wow.
3 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, that's a foul. Alas, sayang.
Yun medyo kita talaga. Kinapitan ni
Oh, 1 second
Kevin.
na lang. The guy's not a great shooter, so let him shoot it. Contest. Uzai back.
He was pretty effective back in the first quarter as well. Mirzai with 4 points. Bahedi.
Wow, blow by.
That's the skill of that young man.
Tough matchup for Arvin there. Much quicker guy.
Yeah.
Dos talaga kasi yan si Bahedi.
Oh, and he averages 10.7 points, so one of their better scorers. And troubling times para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Momentum here at the start of the second quarter swinging towards the side of Iran, and we gotta get a stop, we gotta get some things going para sa atin dito.
Well, for the Philippines, it's basically really been Scotty Thompson and Brownlee show. So if Iran's able to find a way to stop Brownlee, oh, that's
Travel. Pero nakaagaw din naman tayo. Tumatakbo ang Gilas, and we've been doing so well in the open court here in the Asian Games. Brownlee, not that time. Good tap.
Yeah. Good job by Arvin. Good hustle.
Offensive rebounds, Charles, bumubuhay sa atin dito. Bahedi gets called for a foul. Dun sa sundot niya from behind.
Iran will have trouble staying in front of guys like CJ Perez if they continue to attack downhill parang ganun that last play.
What do you see so far from what we've seen in this game na pwede nating point of attack?
Well, I like what the bigs were doing when they run the floor early. Brownlee, Kwame, Junmar, they force Iran to run, especially with Mirzai on the floor. And then that pick and pop, nice pass.
Nice pass. Connection between Brownlee and Kwame. Balik sa anim ang laman ng Gilas. That's what Justin Brownlee can do, you know, more than score.
All around talaga. Good hustle by CJ. Ooh, sayang.
Hindi lang
complete the steal.
CJ is one of the leading
Oh, for
steals,
sure.
one of the leaders in steals.
Good rotation by Alas. Again, there to force a steal.
And good save as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Ange could have rolled to the basket, but he was trying to set that screen. Okay pa rin. Results into 2 points.
I'm telling you, they have a problem staying in front of CJ Perez one-on-one. Kanina pa yan. Nakakabutas.
We know that CJ Perez is one of the best scorers we have in the country. 2-time PBA scoring champion yan.
Perfect defense on the Spain pick and roll. Good contest on the shot. Excellent defense from Gilas Pilipinas.
He forced another miss. 3 consecutive stops. The crossover from Brownlee. Kwame, offensive rebound block there. He will try once more. And Ange, say it with your chest. Biggest lead para sa Gilas, 10 na ang lamang.
Way to stick with it there for Kwame. Huh? 3-4 attempts again. We're killing them on the offensive glass.
Oh, certainly. Yun talaga ang pinaka nagiging advantage natin here in the first half. Mashayeki.
Wow, that's tough. Great challenge by Kwame, but Mashayeki gets the ball, finds an open teammate. Wow,
that
hurt.
was a tough 3-pointer. Pero na-warn naman si Bahedi for flopping.
They needed that badly because all the momentum was towards the Philippines already.
we talk about offensive rebounds is the thing that's keeping us ahead in this game. Vahedi is keeping Iran in this game at this point.
Sure. Another open shooter.
That's a miss though. Naghinayang dun. Si Aghajanpur.
Look at Mashayeki right on time before the shot clock buzzer. Big play.
You know, Mashayeki, when he entered the national team of Iran, sobrang big shoes to fill,
Oh,
diba?
for sure.
Kamrani, but then he has grown into someone who, you know, has gotten a lot of the basketball smarts and IQ of
I think so.
Kamrani.
I don't think he's as great a scorer as Kamrani or a shooter, but he does his role pretty well.
Mirzai looking for Rezaifar. Iran down by 7 right now.
Good defense.
Aghajanpur. Mashayeki attacks the closeout. Extra pass. Floats it up. That's a miss. Running start para sa GILAS. Alas changes his pace, hesitates and loses it. Counter attack para sa Iran.
Wow, tough drive. But these are the crucial minutes. Minutes without Justin Brownlee. How will we sustain our lead? Because that 10-point lead is now half right away. We buy him some time on the bench. CJ Perez will obviously take charge of the scoring load.
Anong napansin mo in previous games, Coach, where do we find success as Oftana finishes there when Brownlee is sitting on the bench?
Well, when we're moving the ball, when we're sharing the ball, letting guys create. I mean, we have enough talent to guys to make plays. That's just being solid defensively. Wow, that's a long
three.
Yeah, shoot that.
Great box out for Kwame.
Looks a bit tired right now, si Anja, and I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe Junmar there. Right on cue, Coach Tim calls Junmar. That's a...
You really are a brilliant basketball mind, Coach. But on the counter run,
there's no foul there.
Was able to finish. Lots of contact with the side ng Pilipinas.
Nice Shohoku jerseys there.
I know.
Scotty and Junmar coming in will help definitely. Try to execute our triangle and be patient. No need to go for early force shots. But here, nag-under yung defense. Good
nice hustle for Chapman.
Sayang.
Pero dalawa yung nakaputi. Nagago yung rebound ng Iran. Aghajanpur will allow Mashayeki to reset their offense. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Lamang pa rin tayo ng 5. Mashayeki running out of space. The cross court. I've been very impressed with the boxing out of Kwame.
Yeah.
We have an advantage here in...
Smart. That's a smart foul by Mashayeki.
Bumagsak kasi si Mirzai dun sa kabila. So it was a 5-on-4 for GILAS Pilipinas. And Mashayeki just giving up the foul. Quality minutes for Kwame and Alas. Pero ngayon papalitan na nga sila ni Fajardo and Thompson. Si Kazemi hindi na rin ganung kalaking factor in their system. You know, remember when he was the focal point along with the daddy, of course.
He never really, I guess, for me, reached the potential we expected. You know, the guy playing well in the NCAA for Rice University, pero okay lang. He never really dominated this international stage. That's a foul.
Oftana got clipped. I think that's gonna be... yeah, that is gonna be 2 free throws. Pero first foul pa lang naman ni Golizade. Initially, I thought it was Gil Gurian who already had 3 fouls, but he's not on the floor right now. Yung free throws, hindi natin masyado nakakapitalize too much here in the Asian Games. We're only averaging 74%.
But you know that is number 1 already in the whole.
Oh wow!
Yeah, the whole tournament. But now we're not capitalizing on the free throw. We just missed 2, and we need to close this half well. Sayang, if we could get a good double-digit lead, get some confidence, and put pressure on Iran. Don't let them hang in there. Baka agaw pa nila. You see the rebounding battle? We're up by 9. Look at the patience now of Iran running their offense. There's a mismatch. Japeth on this guy.
Zaifar puts it up, missing. Oh, I'm not sure if that was the best way to capitalize on the advantage as the Predator sees his prey, finishes.
Yeah, he saw
the open court.
He saw that from a mile, man. That pass, he was waiting on that weak pass.
Yung buwelo ni CJ pang 100-meter dash.
Grabe talaga.
Pang ibang sport sa Asian Games eh. Well, man, that's big. And that's what Iran has been doing, Coach Charles, here in the first half. Pag magra-run yung Gilas,
Three-ball nila eh. Oh.
yeah, they would hit a crucial three to at least douse the fire a little bit.
Tayo, apart from Brownie's 4-3, isa lang kay Scotty, that's it. Although we haven't taken much.
Junmar has been hit a lot, but
Yeah.
you're also expected. Dahil nga, kilala naman natin kung sino yung kamatchup niya in May Samir Zayi.
CJ, way to shoot that gap there. Trying to fish for a foul, that makes it much tougher layup. So, Brownie comes back in. We still have a decent sized lead. I mean, not too far from when he was subbed out. At least he got the rest.
He got mga 3 good quality minutes of rest, which he wasn't really able to get previously, diba?
Yeah.
Because remember that game against Thailand, kahit na we won by 15, there was that run in the fourth quarter where they were able to bridge the gap. And of course, against Jordan, Justin Brownlee rested for 1.5 minutes. He played 38.5 on the floor. Junmar takes care of those free throws. Itong Iran ngayon, gustong bumawi. Mashayeki.
Watch out for the corner.
They attack.
Good defense. That's a shot they gotta take if you're Iran. Point guard gets you a corner 3. Ayaw tirahin. And there, Scotty takes that corner. Sabi mo nga, he loves that spot. And that's a big 6 points, potentially 5-6 point swing.
Here's Iran will find out. Iwanan mo ng libre si Scotty saan man sa tres. Huwag lang sa corner as Thompson hits his second three-pointer. Gilas well ahead here in the second quarter.
看一下今天是谁来到了我们的现场？哇哦，是几位可爱的爷爷奶奶，欢迎你们！爷爷奶奶给我们大家打打招呼好吗？你们好。
It's a 9-point lead para sa Gilas Pilipinas with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Judd Sulit and Coach Charles Chupo nag-aatid ng comprehensive coverage ng 19th Asian Games. Etong larong to is the quarterfinals. So the winner will play yung mananalo din sa China versus Korea that's happening right now. And that game is going to be tomorrow.
Yeah. Great defense by Gilas. And Iran does not, well, they were able to get it off. Got a rebound.
Ganda ng box out ni Thompson.
Yeah. Hey, they're boxing out. I'm sure that's been one of the points of emphasis of Coach Tim. They know Iran is also a good rebounding team. But most of Coach Tim's teams have been excellent rebounding teams. Ooh, that's just too easy. Too easy. I mean,
how did he get to that spot?
Well,
Nang walang...
Exactly, because Emmy was just backing up the whole time on the dribble. Cheap tap with the elbow. It's a good call. Just backing up, backing up.
And if you follow the career of Justin Brownlee, yan yung pwesto sa sahig kung saan ayaw mo siya makarating.
For sure. Kaitsan?
Oh, that is true.
But you're right. No, I absolutely agree. That little elbow area, deadly.
Well, he's got 17 points now. A large part nun yung tatlong tres na napasok niya in the first quarter. He added one more here in the second. Now 18 points for Justin Brownlee. Scotty Thompson also has 11 points and he hasn't missed from the field. 4 out of 4. Dalawa dun galing sa tres.
Yeah, the two Ginebra guys really taking charge.
Here's Bahedi.
Nice move.
He has been leading the charge para sa Iran. Bahedi gets it again.
Gotta close out Junmar. He's gonna shoot. Nope. Good
Bahedi.
D. Great help.
Too much hesitation in that play as Thompson naglambitin pa, missing though. First miss of the game for Scotty.
Oh.
And that's gonna be a foul. Layo ng inabot ni Mashayeki.
Full speed. Good bump. Smart foul by Chris Newsom.
But you know, it's those fouls, and I'm sure you also feel this as a coach, yung pagka ganyan yung foul.
May chance.
Kinakabahan ka na baka maging unsportsmanlike. But just a regular foul called on Chris Newsom though. You talk about the guy who knows his role. Well, that's Chris Newsom.
Yes.
You know, he hasn't taken a shot. Yung stat sheet kasi, yung box scores ng site ng Asian Games, if you haven't registered anything in that department, walang lalabas eh. The only stat that appears on Chris Newsom's name 8 minutes played, 1 assist, and a plus 12. So he has definitely done his part whenever he's on the court.
He's defending, he's rotating on defense, and it's nice to see him do those little things.
Here's Justin Brownlee. Again, you know, the aggressiveness we're seeing from this man here in this game, coach.
It's tough. The bigs of Iran cannot stay in front of him. They might be better just putting a guard, one of their bigger guards, to try to match up with him.
Here's Brownlee, looking to add on to his 18 points, all of which he scored in only 16 minutes of play.
16 of those in the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. The 4 3-pointers.
He has also a plus 14. And you really want to be able to build a separation, a gap na dito, Coach Charles, because as much as you can, you want to be able to rest Brownlee and Thompson towards the end.
Kanina pa tuwing medyo nagtatry tayo mag-build ng lead, nahabol ng Iran, nabababa ng 5-6. So this is our best sustained run, I guess, and our biggest lead. So it would be nice to end this quarter with a stop and maybe a chance to run. And there you go, that's a stop. And Coach, I wonder if Coach Tim will call a timeout. Meron pa siya timeout dito. Or you just push it. Just get the ball to Brownlee and get out of the way. That might be a...
You also have to be impressed dun sa denial ni Thompson kay Kazemino. You see Iran trying to get that ball in that post. They see it as a mismatch. Pero hindi naman nila mabigay entry pass.
Pretty much any 4 in Asia kaya ni Brownlee. There's not gonna be a problem. I like the sub, putting CJ Perez in another penetrator. And he might make them pay.
Here's CJ. 5 seconds left in the first half.
One more pass.
Oftana, great fake. Calvin just couldn't hit it.
But that's the shot you want in the last possession. Wide open 3. It's a good look. And look at si Boss Al, the encouragement kay Oftana.
Mr. Ralph Francis Chua saying, tira mo lang. It was a good look. And GILAS Pilipinas takes a 12-point lead into the halftime break dito sa quarterfinals game natin against Iran. Looking good so far, but we got 20 more minutes of action after this break. Game natin in the 19th Asian Games. Our very own GILAS Pilipinas going up against Iran. And 48-36 yung score. Lamang ang GILAS Pilipinas ng 12 points heading into the third quarter. John Sulit po together with Coach Charles Chu. Thank you for joining us on One Sports. At sana sabay-sabay nga tayo nag-cheer para sa GILAS Pilipinas. Tuloy-tuloy na yung mga laro ngayon. So if you win this game, bukas makakalaban natin yung mananalo dun sa China versus Korea, which right now is looking like China dahil they're up by 20 over Korea as Justin Brownlee adds on to our lead.
Just keep going to the money man. He's hot, damn hot. No solutions for Justin Brownlee. See, look at the numbers. I mean, we've done a good job hitting our threes. We've also done a great job going the free throw and switching foul. We call a foul in Jumar after the shot, and that might give Iran the ball back for pushing itong si Mirzai. So yeah, it is Iran possession.
Yun yung mabigat because that three-pointer is gonna count. Tapos dahil yung foul happened dun sa rebound, sa labanan nila with what would have been a rebound, ball possession ng Iran. This can be a 6-point swing. Kung makatres pa, but now Rezaifar steps in. Jumper short.
Good rebound.
Mirzai with the rebound. Hindi maipagbag si Junmar.
One thing we've done pretty well though is we've also gone to the free throw line. 8-4-13 tayo. Iran only 3 free throws the entire first half. Our defense has been pretty solid. Oh.
Well, half of Iran's shots also have come from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
Justin Brownlee, he continues to torch the Iranian defense. He's got 23 points. Charles, ano yung mga magagandang ginawa natin in the first half? And baka meron ka pang gustong makitaan ng improvement.
I think defensively we were solid. You hold a team like Iran to 36 points. And that's really good. We did a good job fouling. We got them off the 3-point line. And we killed them on the glass. So I think he just played us as well as they could. I mean, they're shooting about 50% from the field.
Actually, both teams shot pretty well in the first half. Maganda yung na-set na tone ng both GILAS and Iran, but there's just one guy na hindi pa masolusyonan ng Iran, and that's Justin Brownlee.
Ito nag-zone na Iran. Great pass by Scott. Easy bucket for Junmar. So Gilas knowing what to do.
Junmar Fajardo now with 8 points. He also has 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Rezai Far, heading into this game, siya nga yung leading scorer ng Iran, 17 a game. Pero nadepensa ng maigi ng Gilas Pilipinas. That man has been limited to 9 points on 8 shots as Mirzaei.
Mahabol pa ni Scotty Thompson yan.
You have to love that effort eh, no?
Not giving up. Don't see Iran. You see the triangle again. Look at this little duck in. That's a foul. Double foul.
Wow! It's a double foul. Well, ngayon, ang dami mga reklamo from the different players here. Mirzaei, nagre-reklamo na tinamaan daw siya ng siko ni Junmar. And of course, Scotty, unhappy about that call. Well, his arm was locked, was clipped by Mashayeki. Medyo may kapit din from Scotty.
Medyo.
I felt like he could have let it go, but Iran on the run.
Great hustle by Oftana.
Definitely.
Sayang.
Kahit di natin nakuha, it was enough na na-break
You saved 2 points.
play.
Yeah. Get an applause from Coach Tim. Of course, I'm sure he didn't like that turnover in the inbounds.
Iran has also been a team na nagtatribe sa fast break points. They averaged 15.3 a game. And to disrupt yung flow nila when they're in transition in the open court like that, nasisira talaga yung rhythm. But Mashayeki,
that's a foul. Easy call. Mashayeki wants that back. Had that floater. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Mirzaei. And that's going to be enough to put him on the bench maybe.
Siya kasi yung main pick nila eh, di ba? I mean, nandun din si Torabi, Pazirofte, but Mirzaei is the one who has had most success in trying to match up at the very least with Junmar Fajardo.
Well, I saw him signal to his coach, Teka, leave me in there. Iran going deeper to their bench. I see Sharian comes in. That's number 1 there with a little bit of a man run. Oh, taking a break.
Fajardo with a throwdown.
That's loving it.
Naglakay na ni ay celebration si Kevin for Junmar, racing the roof.
Sometimes when it goes your way, everything will go your way. There, the ball just drops to Junmar. Here, open 3. Yun, ayaw makashoot. The box out. Medyo may kapit doon.
Iran not really seeing a lot of their threes fall down, but Justin Brownlee, alam mo, nanggigigil na rin si JB. He's feeling like ilang beses na siya na-foul na hindi tumatawag.
He's in the zone right now. He knows nobody can guard. Great hands by Junmar, sayang.
Good rotation on defense. Ito si Sharian. Tries to send it out to Pazirofte, pero magiging turnover yan for Iran. And now, Gilas Pilipinas is starting to break this game open.
The body language, you watch the Iranian players, they're all starting to lose confidence. They can't get anything going. Barely scoring in this half. What? 5 points in 4 minutes.
I want to ask you as well, Coach Charles, because for the latter part of Haddadi's stint with the Iran national team, as Brownlee adds 2 more, he's unstoppable right now. Yung leadership ni Haddadi, yun na yung naging importante in his last few years with the national team. Motivator and glue guy, not necessarily in points. How much are they missing that right now?
They're missing everything. His game and his leadership for sure, because they're a little bit lost right now. Go.
Sharian strips out from Junmar. Could not hit the 3 though. 19-point lead para sa Gilas. The biggest of this game so far. JB, sa kanya pa rin pumupunta ang Pilipinas. Now it's Fajardo against Kazemi. Junmar, soft touch.
There's no post defense there. 1-1. He didn't even have his hands up, and Junmar's like, man, one of the best players in Philippine history, man. You gotta defend me well.
12 puntos para kay Junmar Fajardo. And he has made minced meat out of the defense of Iran in the post. Gilas now with a 21-point lead. The biggest lead ng Gilas Pilipinas against Iran, and the man responsible for building it, Justin Brownlee, who has 27 points and such an efficient shooting from the field, 9 out of 15, 4 out of 6 from deep. And yung gigil talaga nakikita natin kay JB is exciting things to come, especially, you know, with us looking like we're gonna move forward into the semifinals. A medal really seems highly possible. A gold medal, that is, Coach Charles. I mean, we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but we know what's at stake here.
Well, I think barring a crazy comeback by Iran, this game's going to be ours. But, you know, the fact that in the interview I was reading, Coach Sim actually said, I mean, before the quarterfinals, even that he says, we know we're going to play Iran the next round, he says, we could take Iran. I'm like, for him to say that, because he usually likes to downplay things. He said, no, we can beat Iran. I'm like, okay, that's a good sign if he's actually saying that in the media. And then obviously you'd have to go through China, which is a bit of a weaker China team. And then because he said that he really wants another crack at Rondae Hollis-Jefferson and Jordan. So we'll see.
Newsome missing. Brownlee with a rebound. JB thought about it. Look at the ball movement. Newsome attacking. The defense was there. Newsome didn't care.
Iran trying to go to their zone, but they forget to rebound, and everything is going their way. When they were playing man, the points of attack for us were number 1, Junmar Fardo on the post, and obviously Justin Brownlee, at least with this lineup, the bench and CJ Perez creating. And we tried to let Scotty Thompson post them. So they know where they're getting their attacks from. They don't try to do anything too crazy. Here, Scotty playing the high post is huge for this, allows Brownlee to play outside, but of course, Aaron passed there.
Pero pati sa depensa si Scotty pa rin. Although he was fouled, he was called for a foul there. It's gonna be on Newsome. Yung unang mintis though was forced by Scotty. Yan, yung miss na yan ni Mashayeki.
Pero Kazemi running hard and getting that rebound. Now the only way we lose this game is if we get careless and start turning the ball over. Other than that, we stay disciplined and execute. It's really hard for Iran to make a comeback.
Something na kailangan nating tandaan also though, Coach Charles, is that against Thailand, we had a 21-point lead nung papasok ng fourth quarter, but then biglang pumasok yung mga tres ng Thailand and bumaba yung lamang natin to 5. So like you said, we can't get careless, we can't get complacent. We still have to get the stops. Mashayeki breaking down the defense. He'll take 2 free throws. Yung tip in will not count. There was a foul on Mashayeki's attempt.
Well, it's a good thing that we went through that already against Thailand. So, syempre, medyo maka-adjust na, or at least you won't be caught off guard. Hindi na kayo mag-relax. You learn from what happened. Sa ulong foul ni Scotty Thompson.
Well, while Sajjad Mashayeki is taking his free throws, tingnan natin yung kasabay na laro nito nangyayari. China up by 20 points, 63-43 over Korea. Now, why are we updating you on this? Kasi nga yung mananalo dun will play the winner of this Iran-GILAS Pilipinas game in the semifinals. And that's going to be 8 p.m. tomorrow. Yung loser naman of both games will play tomorrow at 4 p.m. So, quick turnaround.
I don't think Korea's coming back to win that for some reason. Their national team program has been struggling, and see Raguna, or we all know him as Ricardo Ratliff, is still playing even, and they're getting killed. They lost to Japan, even that's the Team B of Japan. None of the main guys are there.
The last edition of the Asian Games happened in Jakarta, Indonesia. Well, at least yung 5-on-5 basketball happened in Jakarta, and you know, we were really frustrated in how GILAS played. No, we tried to compete as we hit another courtesy of Justin Brownlee. He's just not stopping right now.
30 points right now. Yeah, I was there in the Jakarta Asian Games. That was painful. We were one basket away to beat China, and if we beat China, that would have been sure finals because we would have gone to weaker teams. But we blew I think it was Era missed the layup, and then we ended up losing, and then we lost to Korea in the playoffs. That was it.
And you know, what was important also dun sa 2018 Asian Games, oh, scary there for Brownlee. Muntigang matapilok as there was a body under him. 2018 Asian Games, Charles, yung unang nagsuot ng GILAS Pilipinas jersey si Jordan Clarkson, and we know what happened after that. He suited up in the World Cup, had 20 points in 4 minutes against China. But there's a mission right now, and that's to get a medal in the Asian Games.
Oh, great D by Brownlee and Kwame. Our defense has been excellent. They've only scored 11 points this quarter.
Thompson na naman mula sa labas. Completely missing that one. Aghajanpur picks up the rebound, sends it to Kazemi. 20-point lead para sa GILAS with 2:10 remaining in the third quarter. Girgorian. Brownlee in front of him. Bump foul called on Oftana. And that will send Mashayeki to the free throw line. Penalty na yung GILAS Pilipinas.
Mashayeki has gotten fouled a lot this quarter. Kevin Alas enters for Scotty Thompson.
Thompson will sit on the bench for now. He has 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kung hindi mo kilala si Scotty, magugulat ka. Ang dami niyang ginawa. Such a stuffed stat line. But if you've been watching this guy, well, hindi na eh. Parang
normal na.
Oh, yeah. Another game, another day for Scotty Thompson. 2 misses for Mashayeki. And that's gonna go back to GILAS Pilipinas. Oh, it's gonna stay with Iran, surprisingly. It looked like last touch ni Aghajanpur. A minute and 58 remaining in the third quarter. This is still the comprehensive coverage of the 19th Asian Games. You were saying, Coach Charles.
No, I was just saying it would be nice to build this lead and a travel somehow. Or offensive foul.
Yeah.
I think offensive foul. That's what our whole bench is asking. They know you're asking for the same thing. No, but it would be nice to put this game away so Brownlee can get some rest. We don't want him playing like that 38 minutes he said against Jordan.
Kwame with a rebound, unable to hold on to it.
Iran's tough. I mean, they're not going to give up just like that. Even if you're down 80, they always play hard.
Parang si Mirzai, he's enjoying his strength advantage over Ange right now. We all know, mas matangkad si Ange, but in terms of yung bangabanggaan and pisikalan, it looks like Junmar was a better matchup for Mirzai. Matagal na rin kasi halos isang dekada na naglalaban si Pahardo and Mirzai. Right now, it's an 18-point lead para sa GILAS Pilipinas natin with just a minute and 30 remaining in the third quarter. But again, like Coach Charles mentioned earlier, we cannot get complacent and careless.
One more run and finish this game. Ooh.
Nice fake.
Travel
May
somehow.
have traveled there.
Good block by Ange, pero baka mapaganda pa. Oh, yun, naka 3 points pa. Oh, that hurts.
And now we need to flip this ending to the third quarter. We need to gain momentum bago mag-buzzer here in the third, because Iran has climbed back from what was a 21-point GILAS lead already. Nababa nila sa 15 ngayon. It's still a sizable margin, pero yung momentum nasa Iran at this very moment.
That's the zone. Lots of contact.
No whistle, but Brownlee.
Now they call a foul, and a very late foul is on Kevin Alas. Oh, I saw them, they blew a whistle.
And Justin Brownlee has been very frustrated. He's been feeling like
it's a lot of contact for sure.
Foul might be on
Kwame or is it Iranian?
I actually saw a signal of a number 3.
Yeah, it can't be on Brownlee.
Might have been a technical.
Oh yeah, it
technical on Brownlee. That's going to be the second personal for Justin Brownlee.
No, I don't think it's a technical. It's a,
it's
a foul.
It's a foul.
On who though?
We'll clarify that up. Sisiguraduhin namin we'll update you guys. The 2 free throws knocked down by Iran. Under a minute to go. 15 points ang lamang ng GILAS Pilipinas. Perez.
Matchup zone ng Iran.
The foul kanina was called on Ange Kwame.
Okay.
It was on Kwame on the rebound plays. Kaya nag-free throws si Gregorian.
Zone kind of slowing us down a bit. They've gotten some stops because somebody's got to hit our outside shots apart from Brownie.
Here's Iran. Gregorian has it. Attacking. Kazemi could not make things happen. Brownlee with a rebound.
Gotta go.
Perez will slow down a bit. Gusto nilang mag-last shot here in the third quarter. Here's Brownlee against Kazemi. JB! He gets fouled and he'll take 2 free throws with 1.2 seconds remaining in the third.
Love the patience, not settling for just outside shots, attacking to the defense.
Justin Brownlee, you know, it feels like gumising siya today and he says, I will give the Philippines a win. And he's just he's just dipping his head down.
Oh, for sure. 11 for 17. I mean, he's just dominating this game. He's the biggest factor why we're up this much. Plain and simple.
That's absolutely true. 16 points. Now 17, the lead of GILAS. That's 34 points for just. Then we head straight to the semifinals of the 19th Asian Games 5-on-5 basketball. The fourth quarter when we return. Kapit Pilipinas, we are 9 minutes and 42 seconds away. If we hang on to this lead, to advancing to the semifinals ng 19th Asian Games. Maraming salamat po sa pagsama niyo sa amin here on One Sports. John Sulit and Coach Charles Chu of TANA, who has not hit a three. Finally.
Narinig ka niya from all the way because we were just talking about off the air that Calvin has struggled 0 for 5 before that three. That's a welcome sign.
And we know that he can hit those threes.
Oh, for sure. Minsan malas lang. They were good looks. Laman siyang pina-force na tira. And we need him because, you know, he's our starting wingman. He has size. We'll need him against China.
Rezaifar, well, he finally hits one also kasi ito si Rezaifar, he was also just 1 of 4 from 3-point range. Bago yun. Only 12 points for him. Kaya niya pa rin namang umabot dun sa average niya as Iran with a steal and Kazemi.
Coach Tim's not happy with that pass by Alas. I see him calling Scotty Thompson right away. And so, inabangan ni Kazemi, he was sitting on it. You see their very high zone defense here, si Iran. And they switch a bit of a weird zone. Extra pass.
There's Alas. We'll try from deep. A miss for Kevin. Of TANA underneath. Kwame with a tip. Wala pa rin.
Other chances there. Biglang nabubuhayan pa si Iran konti.
Rezaifar.
Gotta challenge that.
Agajanpur. Back-to-back threes for Iran. Prompting Coach Tim Cone to call a timeout.
It's an 8-2 run to start this quarter. 8-3 rather.
And, you know, Iran, kanina hindi nila mapasok yung mga tres nila Coach Charles but now it's falling in and there's some caution for GILAS Pilipinas. GILAS Pilipinas, the pressure is on para sa kanila because, you know, we were already up by 21 points. Coach Charles, sabay biglang ang bilis nung naging habol ng Iran.
Turnover after turnover after turnover. That's really the recipe. We mentioned that. That's the only way they'll catch up. Giving up a lot of easy baskets at this point. Then the three-point shooting. Crowd and having a good ball game. I'm sure how many Filipinos there are in Hangzhou, but
well, these, yung dalawang Iranians that you saw on your screens, Agajanpur and Mirzaei, they were the ones who really lifted their team up.
Bigla, we were talking about mention of the struggle this was a 3-month. Now they're up to 37%. They have 10 3-pointers after those pair of threes. 3 triples already in this quarter. Coach Tim calling a timeout, perhaps to map out something to bust that zone. So parang naka-box. Sa totoo, naka-box in 1 sila kay yun. That's what really nice pass right there. Naka-box in 1 sila kay Justin Brownlee.
No third quarter kasi, ito pretty much just Brownlee, di ba? Na wala talaga makapigil sa kanya. But we need other guys to step up nga dito sa fourth. Junmar does just that.
Just one run. Oh, he's a good shooter. Wow.
That's 4 3-pointers already for Iran dito sa fourth quarter.
Nagkaroon na kasi sila ng kumpiyansa eh. Kunin mo na, nung naka-shoot, naka-run. Now they have the momentum. They're still with their box and 1. Coach Tim will probably run the same play dito.
There's Brownlee. Looking to come alive again. JB could not finish. Here comes Iran.
Uh-oh, watch out for the 3. Oh.
Nice, Scotty, great defense. And that should go back to GILAS Pilipinas.
Wow, he may have gotten away with a foul, but give credit to Scotty Thompson.
At alam mo, it might not have been a dunk, might not have been a 3-pointer. Ito, tres galing kay Fahedi. But those are the energy plays that Scotty Thompson provides. The reigning PBA MVP coming up big. Now, ang kailangan coach to translate it to the, on the other side.
I gotta bust this zone with the box. Have confidence to shoot that way.
Oftana missing. Rebound. Brownlee.
Wow.
Forced to a miss by Mirzaei.
Uh-oh, watch out for the shooters. Magal.
And CJ had to guard 2 guys there. We dodged the bullet.
Yeah, confusion in our end. They weren't closing out. Left the guy wide open. Buti na lang, nakakontest kahit late si CJ.
Good tap by Mirzaei.
Letting a lot of contact go now. Coach Tim egging everybody to get back down.
Lima lang ang lamang ng Gilas. Fahedi finishing. It's a 1-possession game with 5 and 15 left. Justin Brownlee with 34 points, but he's been silent. Oftana finally hits his first 3 of the game. What a time for it to come.
Somebody's got to step up. You know, they're doing a box and on Brownlee. The floor is so open for guys. They got to be able to create.
Good defense. Can they complete the stop though? Short,
Yes, they do.
tira ni Mirzaei. Brownlee picks it up.
One more. This could be the
Oftana.
dagger. Good patience.
Eto si Thompson attacking.
Ganda.
Back to Calvin. No. Junmar gets it back.
Travel. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Fajardo. Yung siko daw. Nilabas daw. Yun ang sabi ng referee. And that's going to be the second personal foul of Fajardo. And Coach Charles, yet another turnover para sa Gilas. Six-point lead para sa Pilipinas. With 4.5 remaining, quarterfinals knockout game against Iran. Rezai Far defended well.
Get up at the 3-point line. They want to shoot 3s. Yeah. Ooh.
Good fake by Mirzaei. He couldn't finish it though, but the tip by Kazemi.
You need to show some composure. Getting the ball to Brownlee is a good sign.
Brownlee off the glass, wala pa rin. Junmar gets it back.
Letting
Yung
it
mga
out.
ganun, hindi na tinatawagan ng foul.
Uh-oh. 2 and 1. Ooh.
Great defense there. Dalawang beses na natin napaminti si
Oh,
Rezai
man.
Far.
They gotta get back on defense. I mean, they're letting them play this quarter, that's for sure. This guy's been a problem. Ooh. Galing.
Well, Fahedi has been the source of life of Iran. He's got 19 points.
Look at Kazem. He's tired. He's having to work against Brownlee. Bucks and 1's a problem for us. Get them the ball. Oh!
Careless pass there, and Kazemi will not finish.
Maybe. Kala
Bigla siyang
nila,
tumagal eh.
oh, biglang kala ni CJ they let go.
Oh, well, they really are letting everyone play.
For sure.
Wow.
Both sides. Let him, wow. It's a lot of physicality going on.
And these referees will have to blow their whistles at some point.
I mean, there's a lot of body bumps. Both ways though, both ways.
Yeah,
And Kazemi's dead. Look, he's asking for a timeout. The coach was like, can you go, can you go? And this might help us, because now Coach Tim will have a chance to draw a play. Coach Tim has one timeout remaining. Iran will also have one timeout remaining after this one.
We'll take a break. I think both teams need it at this point. We got a ball game in our hands right now.
CJ, they let go.
Oh, well, they really are letting everyone play.
For sure.
Wow.
Both sides. Let him go. Wow. It's a lot of physicality going on.
And these referees will have to blow their whistles at some point.
I mean, there's a lot of body bumps. Both ways though, both ways.
Yeah,
And Kazemi's dead. Look, he's asking for a timeout. The coach was like, can you go, can you go? And this might help us, because now Coach Tim will have a chance to draw a play. Coach Tim has one timeout remaining. Iran will also have one timeout remaining after this one.
We'll take a break. I think both teams need it at this point. We got a ball game in our hands right now. This was a 21-point lead para sa GILAS. Pilipinas is now just down to 2. And it's a perilous situation for us. We just have to wake up at this point. And you mentioned it nga, Coach Charles, na parang referees are letting everyone play here in the fourth quarter. Daming mga banggaan, mga hampas that we're not seeing getting called.
This guy has been huge. 7 points in this quarter. Those drives, the 3-ball, really giving Iran some life. He will just execute well. I'm sure Coach Tim do something for this boxing. Try to free JB. Force a switch. They don't want to switch. That's the corner 3 you're talking about. A short.
Scotty Thompson did not hit. It would have been a big 3. Now Iran. Mahedi, the man of the moment para sa Iran. Mirzaei tries to barrel in. Forced to a miss. Perez saves it to Thompson. Great effort for CJ. Brownlee kontra kay Kazemi. We saw na pagod na to si Kazemi. JB attacks to Junmar. And he is fouled. Parang ang tagal na since we last saw a foul get called here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
But this was definitely a swipe from Mirzaei. And that's going to be foul number 4 on Mesa Mirzaei. Pasok to the free throw. We know how Junmar is dependable at the free throw line. 3-point lead for GILAS.
Only our 8th point of this quarter.
Junmar hits both. 16 points para kay Abay.
Could be close to a foul. Be careful.
Perez runs into a brick wall. Dead end para kay Vaheda. Here's Rezaifar. Will pull up. No good. Battle for the board. Mirzaei gets it. Iran resets. Rezaifar kontra kay Vaheda.
Oh, that's off. Oh, wow.
And he hasn't missed here in the fourth. Mohamed Sina Vahedi.
He's celebrating a bit too early, huh? But hey, offensive rebound. That hurt us there. Second chance points. Somebody needs to have the confidence to make a play. Is it CJ? There you go. Good drive. Uh-oh.
Perez with a miss. Iran with a chance to take the lead. Vahedi is fouled by Brownlee.
He's bumped up. It's young guard.
22 years old, Coach Charles.
He's a big shot here. Brownlee caught resting a bit, napping defensively there.
Let's see, Coach Akademir. Well, definitely something, a lot of things to celebrate. At this point, lamang pa rin ang GILAS ng isa. And, you know, this game is far from over. A minute and 32 left in the fourth. Vahedi with a chance to tie it. He does. He'll have one more to try and take the lead.
We were up by 21. Right, that was the biggest lead. Look at this guy, 23 points. That box in one zone defense.
Ano yung na-prevent ng box and one?
Justin Brownlee, they're trying to deny him the ball as much as possible, not letting him get going. He's been quiet, 30 plus na yan after 3. Not sure if he scored in this quarter, but here he's bringing down the ball. It's a good idea to run him off a pick and roll.
Brownlee thought about it. Off Tana. Wala. Fajardo puts it back in. Gilas back on top by 1.
Play by Junmar, getting that offensive rebound.
We need a stop. Rezaifar may hawak ng bola ngayon. He attacks. And he finds a way to get it in.
I wonder if we're getting tired because now they're able to attack us. Our help defense, our individual defense hasn't been that great. Legs.
Remember, we played yesterday. Itong Iran nagkapahinga, but at this point, you gotta fight through eh. 1 point lead para sa Iran. Brownlee almost losing it. JB puts it in.
Kazemi tried to draw a charge, didn't get the call, and Brownlee delivers.
Again, we go back to that narrative. We need a stop. 36 points para kay Brownlee.
Same play, handoff weave to a pick and roll.
Bahedi. Rezaifar, extra pass. Aghajanpur. No! Tap by Fajardo to Oftana. And shot clock is off. We have to take care of that basketball though.
They're not fouling. Wow, taking this so long.
And Gilas is able to burn some time. And finally, Aghajanpur realizing na kailangan na nila i-foul si Justin Brownlee.
16 seconds on the clock, burned out.
Look at Rezaifar, pagod na, but at this point, Coach Charles, this was the big-time bucket mula kay Brownlee. Ito rin, natindi rin itong layup na ito ni Rezaifar. 1 point lead para sa Gilas Pilipinas. It's gonna be 2 free throws for Justin Brownlee.
I'm just interested.
But they're not getting a penalty actually. Malayo pa.
So it's interesting that he called this timeout now because you know the clock's gonna tick down when they foul and he wants to get a trap. Is that their first foul in the quarter?
We'll have to double check though if it's their first or their second. But that means, that's why sobrang importante nung 16-17 seconds that Gilas was able to burn. Because Iran will still have to foul at least 3 more times to send us to the free throw line.
I think that's what you see Kevin the last 2 fouls to give. If Iran just burned their last time out, if I'm not mistaken, then it's good for us.
That's true. But what we cannot afford is a turnover. Yun yung talagang kailangan nating iwasan. 7 seconds. Kapit Pilipinas.
He just made this game really exciting, huh? From being, this game looks like it's going to be over. Make a comeback.
And it was led by Muhammad Bahedi, who has 24 points para sa Iran. But yung nagbigay ng lamang sa atin against Justin Brownlee. Scotty Thompson with the inbound. Yung mga kasama niya will be Newsome, Oftana, Brownlee, and Fajardo. Brownlee able to dribble out.
We're going to win because there's no more time.
And they avoid an Iran foul. Gilas escapes with a 1-point win. Coach Charles, 84-83. Needless to say, this win could have been much easier dahil lamang na tayo ng 21. You gotta give props to Iran, but give props as well sa Gilas Pilipinas for holding on.
That had us all sweating a little bit. Tapos yun, that's a heartbreak for Iran.
Definitely.
Grabe yung comeback, but down the stretch, what happened? Junmar Fajardo put back offensive rebound. Justin Brownlee with a clutch shot. Back and forth down the stretch, and you know we got a big stop when we needed it. Iran unable to foul, 16 seconds wasted, and we got away. We gave up an open 3, so it's good. We got to sigh of relief, but back to work. We got to move forward because we have probably China up next. They're up by 20 over Korea, but Justin Brownlee was just great. 36 points in 36 minutes. Incredible game from Brownlee. Junmar Fajardo also solid with 16 points, or 18 points rather, and of course Scotty Thompson did most of his damage in the first half, but was still solid all around.
Alam mo, pinabilib tayo nito ni Kaman Bahedi, but even this guy, Akajanpur, we gotta tip our hats off to Iran, but we gotta celebrate the win of GILAS Pilipinas. Pasok na tayo sa semifinals, and that's gonna happen tomorrow at 8 p.m. Maraming salamat mga kapatid sa pagsama niyo sa amin here in this quarterfinals game. A big win for GILAS Pilipinas, for my partner, Coach Charles Chu, for everyone who made this possible. My name is John Sulit. Again, we thank you for joining us for the comprehensive coverage of the 19th Asian Games. Pasok na po ang GILAS Pilipinas sa semifinals ng 5-on-5 basketball.